Hello, it's Planning with Grammy, and I'm just going to go for it today. Fruit and Flora book that I have not completely used up. So I'm going to see if I can figure out a way to use this. And I have some washi that needs to be used up. This is old. I don't think you can buy it anymore. But I know you can buy this one from Hobby Lobby. Well, at least I'm pretty sure you can. Which I almost think would work better. To start, the hardest part, as most of you know that have used washi, is finding the beginning. So I'm just going to use my fingernails here. See if I can find the beginning. Ta-da. This washi is more of like a, it's not really papery. It's more of a fabric kind of feel to it. Definitely needs the glue. There's no way you can do this washi without the glue. Can't imagine it staying on very long without glue. And then I think it's best to do all horizontal or all vertical at once. Ay, 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 ay. There we go. No, the glue's probably all dry. And I don't pull too tight so that it has an unnatural there we go. And this is basically what I do, is I just go through and I washi all these lines. I'm using my Sakura Quickie glue pen that I really enjoy to use. I find using washi without it doesn't necessarily always work the best. And as you can see, I'm not always the best with keeping it into the best straight line. That's why doing the photos after tend to be best. I have been known to put a double layer of washi down if need be. I just love a little bit of sparkle on my page, and it is that time of year where you need some sparkle. The sun has been cloudy, or the weather's been cloudy, and it felt like winter for so long, and been holding on for so long with this cold weather, the lack of going out for a walk, hibernating. I'm ready for a change. And so having the sun-kissed holiday, I was like, this is good timing. And that's usually how I plan my whoops. It's usually how I plan my. I've also been known to just do the lines going down this way. Nothing says you have to box everything in. I love it when the pens are new. They really do work so much better. been doing this for a while with the washi. At first, this was like my main way of doing it, but then they stopped selling this kind of washi. So now I really don't use it much. I'm hoarding it. I think I am going to go through and box it all in. You know, I have more of this. So if I need to do a double layer, I can. I'm running low already on this roll. Doesn't take too long to do. I think it's all right, time-wise. Some people may find this pen process a little annoying, but my thing is, if you're gonna go through the process of doing this, you might as well do it so that it's gonna stay. I don't think washi is meant to be a product that stays on. It's supposed to come off easily, I think. So I think, you know, the type of glue that's on there is not a strong glue. So you need a little extra. See how sparkly that looks? I love it. Makes me so happy. This spread is going to be full of sparkle and yellow sun. So I'm pulling it. I'm going to pull. I'm just using this little X-Acto knife. Bunch of ways of doing that. I always get so nervous when I get towards the end of it, because I do really like this stuff. I mean, you could just do this and have that be it. Whoops. I mean, it's probably plenty of decoration just doing washi. The reason why I do it all vertical and then horizontal, so that they're all even, like they're all consistent. So like on the bottom here, horizontals are on top. You don't have to get fussy like that, but I've been doing it for a while now, so I look for that. I'm probably going to speed up. Yeah, I don't know if I have enough to get through the... Oh, I don't know. Maybe like one or two. I think I'm one off. So the only problem with this is you might want to make sure you have 2 rolls, because this one is gone and I have 2 left. I guess the tip on this one would be make sure you have 2 rolls when you're doing this, if you want to do this. And I probably should use the wax paper for the decorating. But I'm not sure I'm in the mood for that. I have a lot of things that I would like to do. Like, there's a chart that I use to determine what stickers I'm going to use each week. I really would like to make a video on that. I've been wanting to do that actually since the first of the year. I think I did put glue down, but now I feel like I have to put more glue down because it was clear. I want to pull it. There we go. It's not perfect. I got wavy lines. But doesn't that sparkle? I have these from Mojo Jojo Plans. I just wish that these were maybe spaced a little closer together because my handwriting is so small. Sometimes I put like a little sub box like underneath it. I don't know if that's the right word, sub box. I know they're not quite matching up, but that's okay because this is my planner. And I got lots of things to do today. I kind of like that. I almost want to put the green in there for like green citrus fruit. But I'm going to stick with the, I just feel like that's adding too many colors. Using my favorite tweezers, Sizzix. I think that's how you say it. Okay, so now I gotta do small ones. My problem with planning lately is that during the weekdays, I'm like, okay, yep, this is good. And then on the weekends, I tend to not use it as much. And that break kind of breaks my habit. Like, and then it's hard to pick it back up again. I'm having a little bit of a difficult time with that. I don't know if other people have that issue. I think that looks good. And then there are some really, really nice stuff in here. Now the problem is going to be using anything that's big. It's going to go over my stuff. So I might have to use sticker paper underneath that. And I don't know if I have any up here. Bummer. I really love these corners. The other thing is, I noticed that there's apples in here. I think that would be really great for September. So I do not want to use any of those apples. And they have my dreaded circles in here. So, and I really do like some of these bigger ones though. Like this thing. Now what I could do is like kind of like pull this up maybe. Or I'm gonna have to find sticker paper. I see some across the room a little bit, but I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it's big enough. See, look how pretty that is. And it's going to go up over things. Maybe I could put these on the journaling days down here. I think I like that idea. I really love this blue one. Make good use of today. I'm gonna. That's today. I've already had a good start. This is what happens when you don't have perfect washi lines. Dream, believe, achieve. This is peachy though. I don't know if I want to introduce peachy. Do I? Alright, well I just did. I'm just loving this. And then Wednesday's tricky because that's my son's birthday, and I think we might see him, and I think I want to take a picture of him on his birthday. So I don't know if I want to put any decorations on that day. You know what I could do though is I could put this down, and if I have to, I can just cover it up. I gotta stop hoarding my stickers. Oh, is that all there is? There's just the 3 kinds? Hold on a minute, there's repeating going on here. There's the blue, peach, green. Peach, blue, green. They repeat. Okay. Well, that's kind of stinky. I didn't realize that when I was doing this. I need at least 2 more. No, I need 1 more. I don't want to use the apple. You know, just use the apple. It doesn't work for me, but I'm just going to use it anyways. Because on Friday, we'll probably have another photo. So I can do a photo in here. Or maybe 2 photos or whatever. So I'm just going to use them up like that. Okay, so that looks cool. This is looking really great. I'm excited. This is me being excited while filming. All right, let's check out the size of this. Maybe I don't need a sticker underneath it. Oh, darn. It's like... maybe I don't. I think I just made it. But now that I think of it, I think I put it on the wrong square because I want to do this kindness is everything, and that one will need something. But I think I'm going to need... Now this is the part that I needed the wax paper. I have some right here too. It's going to look like a mess, but... Oh, see, they had these things, and these are really beautiful. Which one's my favorite? Live life in full bloom. Oh, that's great. Turning lemons into lemonade. There's beauty all around. Start each day with a smile. Try your very best. That's apples. No, life is lovely. Doesn't scream citrus to me. So citrus, citrus, citrus. Start each day with a smile. All right, live life in full bloom is a definite. I love it. Let's see, is there more citrus? These are really cute. Now see, should I do the oval thing? If there's quite a few of them that are boxes, I'm kind of wondering if I should just stick to just boxes. Find the Beauty. Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking we're going to save this for like a day where I just use these. And we're going to, yeah. We're going to put these back wherever they go. Because I feel like they would do better if they were together. There's a lot of use you can get out of this book. I mean, you could do one with just the pill, these, I call them pill boxes. You could do one with just these. What to pick is like, it's really hard to fit everything in here. All right, I don't want anything on Wednesday though. And I don't want two fruit next to each other. I can have one fruit on one side, one on the other, and then I just, one more box, that's it. Be strong. Take time to savor the little things. I do like that. That might be it. But I like the lemon though. Believe in your wildest dreams. All right, I'm down to believe in your wildest dreams. And be strong. Take time to savor. I feel like it has to be yellow. I think I'm going to go with this one. Yellow fruit, maybe a picture. What do we want? Fruit. That. I don't know why I want fruit and then things on the ends. Yeah, I think that looks good. All right. Hey, I think that looks pretty good. I could put like a little birthday cake somewhere in there if need be. What I could have done, I still might do it, is I could put these underneath so I can have the nice lines. But that would have been good to have done before I put the washi down. Okay, well, I don't know if I have this on my Etsy shop, but if I do, and you like the concept of lines, I had the wrong caps on. I would recommend putting your line stickers on first, then do the washi. Otherwise, you have to get a ruler out and make lines. And that's no fun. And I think lines would look good with us because there's so many lines. Everything looks so clean. I don't think I want to, let me see. And I'd have to do it for every single one of them. See, this is why it's hard to do a photo after you put down your washi, because your washi is not going to be straight. I don't care who you are, especially with some of these kind of washi, like this kind of washi. This washi to put down, it's not paper. It's kind of, it moves around. I'm going for it though. I'm stubborn. See, I think this will look better because I have a tendency to write really small and it gets all like really small and cramped up here and then it gets all big, and I think it needs this clean look to it. Yeah, I think it does. And then we need one thing down here. Now, the fact that I have the washi tape, though, is going to make this not fit, now that I think of it. Eek, eek, eek. So let's do the small one. Glasses on. And I'm going to cut it a little thinner on the top. Now, you don't have to use my sticker. You could just draw out the line. I have just found that I have a hard time drawing out the line to do this. So what this is a little preview of the next week. See, that washi is going to be a little in the way. Just need to trim off a tiny, 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 tiny bit more. Oops. Oops, I think I took off too much. So I just made the stickers. And I like the font. I have the different fonts. Could I put washi on this? Yes, I could, but I don't know. That's pretty small. That's pretty small. So what I like to do is I put the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I don't put, is there a, you can use different colors. Let's see here, do I have an orange in here? This is going to be like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And so next week, let's say, I don't know, I have an appointment. I'm not going to put a lot of details of it, like, oh, 2 o'clock this. I'm just going to put, you know, doctor, vet. Just so I'm like, okay, mental note, I have this thing coming up on that day. And if I need more information, I go later on to the next thing. Because there's not a lot of room on these. So like, let's say I want to do grocery shopping on I'll just write grocery. You know, just really, or let's say I have to take a person to an appointment. I just use their initial and then that person, or that the initial of the person, appointment, or something like that. I don't put a lot of detail in these boxes. It's just a mental note of, oh, during this week I'm doing this. Oh yeah, remember next week this is going on. Or an event, you know, concert, something like that. That's what I put into these boxes. Really gentle reminders. So I'm going to have this out to put in here. And then, okay, so I need to put meals and stuff in here. This is another good one for writing. And I need something to highlight. I think I'm just going to get a yellow highlighter out for the days of the week. This. Decorating that. Simple how just a little something can make it look nice. And I might even get out, this orange might work. I'm a little afraid it might be a little too highlight-ish though. This orange. Oh no, that orange looks good. Oh, that looks better. All right, I'm gonna do the tracing of the numbers. I don't know if I could do the March. I'm gonna find out now. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So dry. Do meals. No, it's supposed to be weather. Didn't do that quite right, but that's all right. And then we're going to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for meals. I should do something underneath it, but I don't. What have I done before? I've done movement. I've done I really should do movement, actually. I have another spot for movement that I'm supposed to be doing, so I'm going to do cleaning. I don't know if I just need myself enough room here, though. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Wow, just enough room. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It doesn't look right. I think I just put 2 spaces in here. I did. Oh well. My planner. It's going to have mistakes. I'm going to put cleaning in there. And then, wow, I think I'm almost done. Then I think it would be really cool if I came up with like a really cool quote. Something to do with like citrus down here. But my phone is up there, and that's the best place to come up with good quotes. So that's going to have to be after the pen, I guess. And all the other things that go in here. So I might put a quote in here. But like I said, though, there's a few quotes in here. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this space. I will probably put a quote in there. I probably will. You know what I could do is I could put like little gold dots in here. I kind of like it as is, though. Keep those down. I think I'm done. It's all right, though. It's just orange. Yeah, I don't know why, but I love doing this washi like this. I really love it. In the end, I'm like, ooh, sparkly. And it keeps you with the boxes. I mean, I know it's really fun and cool looking to see everyone put in these interesting boxes and stuff like that. But to me, then I'm like, well, how do I know I need this box go here and I need this box there? It's just, this is a simple way of doing it. I do my checklist. I do a little decorating. I put in some photos. This is going to be a photo because Lucas comes on Friday, and then he's here on Saturday and Sunday. So there's room over here for photos. And then there's a birthday, so I put a photo here, a little journaling in here. And then if something happens in the news, I'll just put something like really small down here if I can. And then a little checklist of other things in here. And then this is my brain dump. So I go back in my other weeks and I find things that need to be put in here. Things to buy, things to do. I know there's plenty of things that need to go in there. So that's my planner for the week. And even when I do this stuff, or, you know, the pictures, I think what it is I need, you know what I probably need to do, actually, before I finish, is what if I took one of those square sheets and put it in half. What do you think, YouTube? I think that looks pretty cool. I'm pretty pleased with it. I don't think it was that hard to do. I think it was pretty easy. Maybe I would change the colors of that though still. I'm still kind of like on the coloring. Yep, I think that looks good. So now I just need to fill it in with all my to-dos, which is the overwhelming part, but in the sense of, oh my God, I have all this stuff to do. But that's the important part. That's the next stage. You gotta, you know, decorating is just to get me to look at it and be excited about it. I could stare at this all day. So the next part is definitely to put my to-dos in there. And then the next part is to do it. So let's see what I get done today.